Images of John Constable's 18th century Suffolk run through our perception of the English countryside. The endless reproductions of paintings such as the Haywain and Flatwood Mill evoke an idealised pastoral tranquillity. But for people who live in Constable country today, what do they mean? For an exhibition in Ipswich, Colin Painter has interviewed and photographed a range of people with connections to the artist or his subjects. They're shown with their Constable objects, be they reproductions, sketches, tapestries, or even a tank. Alongside the pictures are the texts of their thoughts on the artist, whether it be for an academic or a nurse or retired postman. Front Row went to Constable country to hear from them.
Chris Dobrovolsky's piece is a tank which is constructed from normal household garden engines and implements. It's a life-size tank, but it's camouflaged and armoured with Constable reproductions, which he's purchased from local car boot sales.
They come on these sort of not-so-tasteful gold frames, which I've taken off and used for the actual framework on the inside, and these vision slots as well. So if you're actually in the tank, you're looking out through a frame. When I was getting them, I managed to put the price up of Constable prints. It took about several months, and coming towards the end, they went from about 50p per pound each to about £3. The word got around, obviously. So.
He is aware that for many people, Constable's paintings are associated with tranquility, peace, the English landscape as calm and safe. And so to camouflage a weapon of destruction with that as an irony.
I can remember this story my dad told me about his first impressions of England. He was Polish. The war had ended. History meant that they couldn't go back to Poland, so he signed up to come to England. So he came to England. Oh, I'll have to do an accent for this. Right, okay. And he said, got off of the train at Halstead. He said, we had to march to transit camp. He said, long march down the long, winding roads with green hedges hanging over the road, looking out over beautiful, ripe, golden fields, and the sun was shining, undone our top buttons, and I thought then, what a beautiful country we have come to. And then he looked at me and he said, and you know, Christopher, that's rained ever since.
Chris Dobrovolsky telling the story of his father's introduction to East Anglia, and his tank is on show in the exhibition The Uses of an Artist, Constable in Constable Country, which runs in Christchurch Mansion in Ipswich until the 25th of October. And there's a book too, which you can buy from galleries and art bookshops, priced £9.99.